If I took 10% of your negotiated margin this year, you'd certainly notice. The problem is that you're probably losing it already, and yet you can't see where it's going. You see, there's a structural flaw inside most commercial organization. It's been there for decades. It looks organized, it sounds intelligent, yet it's quietly eroding financial performance. Here's the flaw. Negotiation has been treated as a step inside sales and procurement instead of governing them. That single classification error explains most of the margin leakage in enterprise environments. You see, for 40 years, companies have managed deals as events, a stage in the pipeline, a meeting to prepare for, a moment to close. But modern enterprise deals are not moments. They are systems in and of themselves. And systems cannot be managed with event-like thinking. Classical sales methodologies, procurement methodologies, were built on three assumptions. Deals move in a straight line, tactics change outcomes, and declared positions define leverage. But all three of these assumptions break under complexity. Let me explain why that matters financially. See, enterprise negotiations today move through political alignment, regulatory exposure, risk allocation, internal power shifts, and timing pressure. Increasingly, they move under AI-supported analysis. That is not a linear pipeline. It is a dynamic architecture of risk and value. And yet most organizations still train tactics, objection handling, anchoring, influence mapping, urgency triggers. Tactics are not the problem. Tactics without governance are the problem. When structure is weak, concessions are given without sequencing. Alternatives are claimed without stress testing, and risk is absorbed without pricing discipline. You see, margin does not collapse in the meeting. It collapses months earlier in the system that shaped the meeting. If you're seeing unexplained margin compression, this is why. The second failure is positional thinking. Most teams negotiate what is said. Price is X, we need Y. They demand Z. Positions are surface signals. Interests, constraints, internal political cost, and real alternative quality determine economic outcome. When teams argue positions instead of governing value architecture, then they confuse activity with progress. This is why leaders see the same symptoms repeatedly. Quarter-end volatility, late-stage panic, risk discovered only after signature. You see, margin leakage cannot just be traced to one dramatic mistake. These are not behavioral issues. More often than not, they are structural misclassifications, because negotiation is not a sales competency. It's not a procurement tactic. It is the very mechanism through which value transfers between institutions. Now, anything that governs value transfer must surely be treated as infrastructure. Infrastructure means life cycle control, clarity on aspiration and real base before engagement, defined concession sequencing before pressure, explicit risk modeling before collaboration language, internal alignment before leverage signaling, and alternative strength tested before competitive positioning. See, in finance, we built controls decades ago. In operations, we built process governance. In negotiation, we used to build scripts. That imbalance is now exposed, and AI will continue to accelerate the exposure. See, AI does not fix weak systems, it mirrors them. If your architecture is flawed, AI will scale the flaw. The companies that will protect margin in this decade are not the most aggressive sellers or the toughest buyers, but they're the ones who corrected the classification error. They stopped treating negotiation as an event. They stopped treating it as a stage, and they reclassified it as corporate infrastructure. See, that shift is not stylistic, it's economic, and it's overdue.